All right, yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode with myself, Luke. So I've been away for the past 3 weeks, needed a break. It was the summer holidays, and yeah, it's the 2nd of September. I'm back with you for the next few months ahead, especially during the bull run. So I'm happy to be back. Again, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe. It'll help me with the algorithm. It'll help me to grow on YouTube, and then I'll be able to do bigger and better things. So yeah, the last 3 weeks took a break, needed to just take a step back from everything, just to take that needed rest, ready for September. So what is happening right now? If you've been looking at your portfolio over the past couple of weeks, then yes, you are right down at this moment, especially with the altcoins. Over the course of the month of August, over the last 4 weeks, things are down 15 to 30%. Bitcoin currently is down for the day. Let me just see, what was it? The capitalization. So we're down. Where is Bitcoin? Here it is. We're only down 0.2%. If we go to trading view, right now we're sitting at $58,200. So where is Bitcoin going in the short term, in the long term? Well, stay tuned to the very end. I'm going to go over that in just a second. If you're stressed, if you're new to crypto, just relax, don't be. September usually is a bad month, so we're going to jump into that in just a second. So again, subscribe, leave any comments in the section below which altcoins you're currently buying up, especially if we drop a lot lower with Bitcoin. Then the altcoins are going to be at bargain prices, probably for the last time during this cycle. So if you're like me, I'm just waiting maybe towards middle of September, towards the end of September, to start jumping into more altcoins and Bitcoin, because I believe September is going to be another bad month, just purely based on history, which we will look at in just a second. So with the Bitcoin price currently sitting at 58,200, where are we going in the short term? Well, what we do have on one of the indicators that I like is the RSI, the bullish bearish divergence. If we go to the 4-hour, we do have this bullish divergence on the 4-hour sitting here, which we formed back in August. So we haven't had on the 4-hourly time chart a bullish divergence since May of this year. So could this be the bottom of 57,300? Well, time will tell. Again, what I say is not financial advice. Don't buy anything, altcoins or Bitcoin, whatever I say. And for that matter, anybody on YouTube, you've got to do your own research. So where could Bitcoin go in the short term? So if Bitcoin repeats the history of September, as you can see here, this is the Bitcoin monthly returns. Currently, we're down almost 2% for the month. It's only the 2nd. Yes, last year we had almost a 4% rise, but historically, September is usually a terrible not that bad. I mean, we go back to 2014, where it was down 19%. The rest of the time, okay, 2019 was 13. It's averaging what, 8-9% drop. So if we drop from where we are, let me just go to the daily. Let's imagine we did drop that on average 9%. Let me just go to this. The day, the 1st of August, September was here. So if we do drop 8%, that would take us down roughly to about 54,000 US dollars for a Bitcoin. So it's not massive. It is true that September is usually a bad month for Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin drops that 10%, 8 to 10%, then you can expect even bigger drops with the altcoin. So what am I doing? What is my plan? Again, not financial advice. What I'll be doing is just sitting on the side, waiting for Bitcoin to make its move. As soon as it makes its move, I'll be jumping in to, first of all, a swing long position with Bitcoin. So I had a trade open, which I stopped about a week ago, about 10 days ago. I'll have to show you on Bitflex maybe tomorrow, where I jumped into a position at like 53,000 and I took my profits out around this area here of 63,500 and made about 200%. So that wasn't really a big swing long position. I wanted to get out at the end of August because I knew that September historically is a bad month and we'll probably come back down to these lower price targets. So what I'll be doing, what I'll be expecting is Bitcoin to have something similar to previous years. I'm waiting for the CPI data to come out, which is on the 11th of September. And then we've got other financial reports coming out mid-September. And of course, the US elections from now up until November can play a massive part in the Bitcoin price in the rest of the space. So I'm just going to sit on the sidelines for the next 2 weeks. I'm not buying anything. I'm not even going to DCA into anything. I'm just going to wait, sit it out until after the 17th or 19th of September. I'm going to look at the market, see where we are with Bitcoin. If the history does repeat and we do see that drop, I expect us to go further than 8%. I could see us easily coming down and retesting this $52,000 level where we have this key resistance here. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this candle wick here, bottom of this candle wick, get filled up. So I'm not saying we're going to go all the way back down into the 40s. It's a possibility. We could even come all the way down to 43k, which is that next line of big resistance, but that would be a 25% dump. And currently that would have to happen in September because normally October, November, December are historical fantastic months in the bull run with Bitcoin. So we could see something like this back in 2020 where we drop 8%. Then October, November, December, we have those massive rallies to the upside. So bearing in mind we do have the US elections as well, which could play a part, but we could see something absolutely spectacular with Bitcoin going into the end of this year. So for September, just keep calm, whatever you bought. I think right now, whoever is in crypto at this moment are big investors, old timers in crypto that have been through cycles, a few cycles before. And yeah, I'm relaxed, I'm not even bothered. I know September is probably going to be a bad month. But on the flip side, the positives is that if Bitcoin goes lower, then we can buy Bitcoin a lot cheaper. And of course, with the rest of the altcoins, they will be at there'll be sale prices again. And currently for the fear and greed index, we're just about to approach the fear. And so at that point, when we start going into this category of fear, maybe even extreme fear at the end of September, I don't think we will, just a massive exaggeration. What we could see is just going back into the orange of fear. And then I will start looking at some of these altcoins, especially in gaming and in AI, because I believe AI and gaming will be the narrative of this bull market. I've got my positions already. I still want more crypto. You can never have too much. So I'll be filling up my bags with AI and gaming coins. And then if you want to play it safe, if you're new to crypto and you're wondering what to go into, again, not financial advice, just stick to the top 20. You're not going to make massive returns, but you're probably 80-90% guaranteed to make something if you just stick to the top 20. So what would I look at if I'm new to crypto? Again, I would hold most in Ethereum and Bitcoin. If you make gains in other coins, what I do is I put it into Bitcoin and into Ethereum. Then you've got the likes of Solana, Avalanche, Chainlink, Polkadot, and even Polygon, even though it's the 21st position. So those 4 or 5 really strong assets backed by fantastic technologies and companies probably do a 10 to 20x. So if you want to play it safe, just stay in the top 10, the top 20 cryptocurrencies. If you're not new to crypto, if you want to gamble a little bit more, then yeah, you start looking at the mid cap and the micro cap. So for me, it's AI and gaming. It's so undervalued at the moment. I mean, we're talking about AI being almost the same capitalization as Dogecoin, I believe. I'll have to check that out. I don't remember. They've just updated the interface of this, so I'll just have to check that out. But yeah, we're at what, 25 billion, and if you take that into perspective, if you just look at a meme coin like Doge, we're at market cap 14 million, so 14 billion, sorry, so only 10 billion less than the whole of the AI crypto industry, which is massive. So for me, AI gaming hasn't even got started yet. We had that AI season about 18 months ago, I believe. Everybody was going crazy into it. But that's nothing in comparison with what we're going to see. So again, if you're going to take anything from this, I'm just going to wait until mid to the end, maybe the next 2 to 3 weeks of September. So any time from the 20th of September, 21st of September, I will start looking at the whole situation of Bitcoin in the month of September. I do believe we will probably go down, possibly 10%, like I've just said, and then I will start looking at buying more altcoins cheaper, ready. Basically, I'm trying to get my positions ready for October, November, and December. So if you're not into crypto at the moment, this is probably, now again, not financial advice, could go either way, but most likely this is the last chance for you to get into Bitcoin cheap. Oh, cheap, yeah, it's going to be cheap in a few more years when it's worth $500,000. But the altcoins as well are on the cheap side. Some of these altcoins haven't even got started yet from its bear market, some of the bear market prices. So if you're not in it, then during this month, why not just sit down, calculate the cost, have a plan, make a plan if you haven't made a plan, and start jumping into crypto, because over the next 3 months leading into the end of this year, it's going to be absolutely epic. So let the month of September just repeat itself if it does, and then we can jump into our position. So I did talk about that bullish price, that bullish what was it, the RSI bullish divergence. So that could play a part where we could basically just forget about all this and we repeat what happened last year, where we jump up a few percent. So let's see if that on the RSI, if this does play out. It's on the 4 hourly. Let me just go back to that so you can see it. So yeah, just bearing in mind, I tried to give both sides of the story. So yes, September historically is very bad, but we have formed on the 4 hourly this bullish RSI divergence. So we could be coming to a local bottom at this moment before we start pushing up to those higher price targets. First of all, we have to get past 64k, and then start talking about that $67,000 level of resistance. So yeah, let me know in the comments section below if you agree with me, if you think September is going to be another bad month, what altcoins are going to jump into, AI, gaming, or other genre of crypto. Let me know in the comments what you're interested in, what you'd like me to talk about as well, because the time left is very limited now before we go into that parabolic rocket ship with Bitcoin, and then the rest of the altcoins are going to pump like mad. So this is probably the last month of this cycle to make a move. So let me know in the comments if you've made your moves, which altcoins you bought, which altcoins you'd like me to talk about, especially in AI and gaming. I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and be with you each and every day as much as possible from now until the end of the year, just to show you how I have done it over the past few years, and yeah, to stay calm during the parabolic move. So thanks guys and girls for sticking to the end. Make sure to leave a like or a thumbs down, no problem. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.